Hi everyone! I am excited to get to do my first video blog post with you today. Um, I am so grateful for all of you keeping me company during the first 4 months of this trip. Uh, Honestly, when I left my job, I was depleted and worn out. The health diagnosis and the last months of my job, well, yeah, years of my job just building up to the point that really it was, I waited too long to make a change. I was too tired, and it really was to the point that it was going to cost me my life. So I'm grateful to have had your company, your love and support during these 4 months of me traveling about looking for that sweet spot to call home. I really couldn't have gotten to this point without you. And while the flame was low and a flicker, it has been fanned into flames again. And since I made the decision that Oregon didn't look like it was going to work out for now as home, I have been in my creative cave working on my book, and look forward to sharing with you workshops, ebooks, and actually when the book is going to get published. Sometimes I feel like a broken record when I'm talking about my book and getting it published. It really has been a true evolution of creation over from the time that I first thought about writing it to getting to this point. While I've been in this space of creating and thinking about things, I've added a lot of new things into the book as well. At the end of each chapter is like an addendum talking about the essential things that were necessary in that point. The book, The Revolution of My Evolution, is the reason I chose the name for this platform, the Revolution Tour. It really is the story of my recovery from a dysfunctional growing up to an even more dysfunctional marriage. And it was the recovery of my true essence, learning to hear who I was meant to be and designed to be, and my purpose and my path in life. And I often say that we teach what we need to learn the most, and my passion really is about creating connections for people, helping them to realize their worth, their value, and their purpose in this life. Each chapter is stories. It contains stories about critical things about who I was in the recovery of that essence, who I am meant to be, and what each of those stories, like a wound that attached itself or a limiting belief that attached itself, that was essential to recovering who I was and who I am. And when I talk about our true essence, it's what we refer to as our soul and our spirit. It's that eternal, timeless thing that we each have a unique role to play here on this planet. And that is the intention of that book, is to encourage people to tap into that. I am about community. I've had, naysayers about my health conditions and everything and my energy work that, if you're a healer, then why are you sick? Well, our healing, I don't believe, should come and originate just from within ourselves. I do believe that it comes from our connections, and everybody's a unique gift. I think that is by grand design, that we learn to lean on each other and into each other. And that is what I hope to inspire in this book, is that people begin to connect to that true essence of their selves. It was never meant to be a self-help book to tell someone how to heal. It's always been about inspiring people, and a guide to guide them back to who they are, because I feel like when people are empowered, they know the path, and then they will seek out the appropriate mentors, guides, healers, medicine, faith, whatever is right for their path in their world. So I am excited to keep moving forward with the book. We have a couple more days left here in Oregon, and then there'll be some more posts about our travels back to Wyoming and visiting again some of my favorite places. I do look forward to sharing more with you on a video blog. I am taking Lucy to the beach tomorrow, right? I know. More dog pictures. I will try to keep those down to a minimum unless I hear otherwise. The next video blog that I plan to share with you is about this new style of painting that I have incorporated into my life that has been very healing, moving from a sense of a linear sense of painting how something looks to how something feels, more like its soul or its aura, or it's kind of that emotional, spiritual connection that we have to things. And I just look forward to sharing that with you and how it means, what it means to me. Hopefully it'll inspire you to get out there and be creative too. If you haven't liked our page and aren't following it, I would love to have you join us on the journey, because it really is about to change into something that the vision was from the beginning, and I'm obviously emotional and excited about it. You all mean so much to me, your love, your kindness. What a beautiful place to have resided in, that the community that I call the Revolution Tour. I send you love and good wishes for your weekend. Thank you so much. Love.